Welcome to Yeshiva Daf. She is sponsored Lui Nishva Samak Shalom Alav Sitzlok. We're holding in Metzia Daf Chof. We're starting the Testament base in the two dots in the bottom. It's 5 lines to the bottom. It says the Gemara Tanu Rabban Motza Shoiver. If you found a shoiver, what's a shoiver? Shoiver is a receipt. You found a receipt. What does it say in the receipt? The receipt is saying that that the ksuba was already paid. If the wife agrees that she was paid, gives it back to the husband, saying that he paid the ksuba. If the woman does not agree, she now return it not to the wife and not to the husband. If the Isha is moido, you give it to the husband. Maybe she wrote the shoiver Nisan, but she didn't give it until Tishrei. The shoiver. What does the shoiver say? This was paid. She prepared a receipt. The receipt says, "I received the ksuva from my husband," but she wrote it in Nisan. She didn't give it until Tishrei. So when did she receive a ksuva? Only in Tishrei. Said no. Maybe she'll sell a ksuva min Nisan at Tishrei. Meaning, in Chodesh Iyar, she sells a ksuva. Chodesh Sivan, she sells a ksuva. Umafikally, the shoiver ktiv in Nisan, and then he will take the receipt that says in Nisan. They ask them into the kula shloikadin. He's going to come and extract from the kula shloikadin. What's going to happen? The shoiver says that she was paid off. Now she's going to sell the ksuva after she's paid off. You can't sell the ksuva after you paid off. So that's the problem here. She's gonna give him a receipt in Tishrei, and the receipt is gonna say Nisan. And she sold the ksuva. He's gonna tell you if you go to the buyer who bought, let's say, the land, the ksuva said, "Sorry, she was already paid. Here's my receipt. Give it back to me." Omar says, "Well." So the Gemara is asking, "How do you give it back?" So the Gemara that Aleph. Shmami no yisiv mir yisel the Shmuel. That what Shmuel said. Thomas Shmuel amoich shta choyv lechaveru. Chazo yu macho v'chloi machu. Here you see the concept. Someone who sold a shtar choyv to his friend, and he was moichel afterwards. So what happened over here? Reuben is a lender. Shimon owes the money. He sells the loan to Levi. Says, Levi, listen, Shimon owes you money. I'm selling you the loan. It's like, right, it's basically selling a bond. Selling a bond. Go, you take it, you're selling the note. Then goes Reuben and is Moichel, the vote of Shimon. Is Moichel. So then it's Machul. It's voided. What's that? Let's just finish. It's Machul. So therefore what? What happens if he says more? If I have a loan and the lender sells it to somebody else, and then he's moichel the loan, what's the din? What? It's mochel. What is mochel? The ksuva is erased. There's no ksuva. So if the Isha sells her ksuva to somebody else, and that person, what did she get? What did she sell to him? She's the lender, right? She's a lender. She's like a lender. Husband owes her something, owes her kaka. She sells the right to this loan to somebody else. Now she's moichel to the husband the payment. You can't even though someone bought it, you can't extract it from the husband. That's called mochel. So what are we saying? What's the problem? What was our question? What was we asking? Maybe the receipt is too early. And if it's too early, so she was moichel. She can moichel anyway. She can be moichel the loan. Even a Yorish can be moichel. Here there's in the Rishonim many shittas to explain how exactly the mechila works. How exactly do we say that the mechila is applicable? Is she moichel because it's part? What exactly is she? A lender who's moichel on the loan. What is exactly does he have? One way to understand is the shtar and the loan are two different things. Now the note is the loan. The loan is obligation of the borrower to the lender. That's it. There's obligation of the borrower to the lender. Now, in addition, the lender has a note. he could give that right, the usage of the note to somebody else, but the borrower still owes the money to the lender. Just by giving him the usage of the note, he's, so to speak, transferring not the ownership, he's transferring the right to take away the money by hand to somebody else. He could be moichel this actual loan, because the actual loan never transferred. It's one way to understand. Sure, you have different sheets, many sheets, I'm sure it's mistakes.
Yes, it's the case, talking about the case of each and the Baal agree it was paid.
Yeah.
Before you say,
Ask what?
you can ask him when it was paid. The same thing with the Sada. We had the problem with the Sada, I think.
Oh, well, why is the Leker not saying? Because the Leker talking about he sold it before.
Right.
What's the shot?
He sold it to her before she actually got.
But the shot said before. So here you don't have a way to show. It's not like you more in the previous day. The more in the previous day. When did you get it? So here, why can you say prove when you get it? Okay, your question, interesting question. So Gemara says, Abai. So what do you see? That's what, the idea is the Isha can be moichel the loan anyway. So she's giving you a receipt. It's basically she's moichel. So the Gemara Abai on that flute table. They say, well, you don't disagree with Shmuel. She's holding the ksuva. She's holding so. In other words, what does it mean? That there's no chashav that she may be sold because she's holding on to it. If she would sell it, she would give the ksuva to somebody else. No, maybe there was two ksuvas. We learned it early in the Masechta. Let's say there was a ksuva, maybe the ksuva got lost. He wants to read another ksuva. First, without choishes to the ksuvas. Another point is, even if she does not, I don't care so much about this whole zach, right? Right. The other reason is, meaning, what's the reason? The has nothing to do with the first answer. First answer, she has a ksuva. We're saying even if she did sell the ksuva to somebody else, shoivar bizmanai tarif, meaning if this shoivar says Nisan, even though she didn't give it until Tishrei, it still works from Nisan. Why? The minute they sign the star, it already becomes this. Now here, that's where you have a taste here in the bottom. Taste once basically proof from here. Bishop before we said it's saying there is a loan. There's a lender wants to lend money to somebody else, sale. So already when you sign the star, you already start the process. But here, by Shabbat, you see that was a show. Show was a receipt. What do you mean Zokiloch? Did she get it? She didn't get it. It could be that the husband did not pay her. But she pre-wrote the receipt. How can it be they already asked? It says Tais, you see from here, that the idea of Eidim Chasum Zokiloch, that when Eidim sign on a star, it's considered to be as if they already belongs to the owner of the star. It's a takana derabbanan, not din derais. Rabbanan say that you could rely on the Eidim. The Eidim give, because really here it's not a transaction began. Nothing happened over here still. The takana derabbanan, that's the long case here in the bottom. Okay. Says the Mishnah. Matzo igros shum v'igros was. Now we're going to go on to speak about when you find stars in the street. So matzo igros shum. What's igros shum? She says the Bezi came in value. They had a appraiser for the nechos. V'igros mazoin. What is that? That a person accepted himself to feed his wife, right? The daughter of his wife. Sorry. Shtori chalitzo umiyunim. We have a star for chalitzo or miyun. Chalitzo means when a woman got chalitzo when her husband died with no children. She got chalitzo from the brother of the husband. Umiyunim is a ketano that was married by her mother or brothers, and then she decides she's not interested. She has umiyunim. She refuses the marriage. Shtori birurim. We're going to see the Gemara. That'll be the first thing we wasn't going to discuss. What's shtori birurim? To call nice the Bezi, everything the Bezi decided upon, or said it even without any stars, as I said earlier. I raised the house. That's what we quoted before. The Ma'aser is good. Matzo bechapiso or bedus. Gemara is going to see it's a type of wallet, type of package. If we found the star, tafish the stars or bedus stars, another in the kudo. So he found it in a certain box, or he found it as a bundle. It wasn't one or two, it was a few. Either Tachlich stars, Agudu stars, the boss can explain the difference between Tachlich and Agudu. Harezi asks, he has to give it back. Why does he have to give it back? Because he has a simon and we know that for sure belongs to someone. We'll see in the Gemara too. Agudish Lashtos, what is that? Shloish Shurim Ze Beze. 3 documents together. If you have 1 borrower and 3 lenders, who do you give it back to? The borrower. Why? It makes sense. It was going to speak about it a little more, but the first shot right in the Mishnah is what? If it's together, that means it fell at the same time. How can it fall at the same time? All 3 borrowers, the borrower was the same borrower. So it fell from him. If you have 1 lender and 3 borrowers, it still fell from the lender. He finds a document within his shtaris. He doesn't know what is it. What does it mean? He doesn't know what it is. Rashi says if it was a gadol, who put it by him? Is it the malve? Was it for ruach? Doesn't know anything about it. He puts it on the side till you know becomes. If there is another story, you have a sipur. Sipur is some kind of a girusum. Sipur always means a moon. You have a shtar, but you have something that says the shtar is either disqualified or partially paid or whatever. So then you have to follow the sipur. Yeah, I'm going to be also. He has a sipur. That's what it is. Now, so you have a shayba one. You have a receipt one. Says the Gemara, my shtar biru. What's shtar biru? Says the Gemara, I give you shtar itan also. What is shtar itan also? It's a tainus that they whatever a person tain and based. When you have a argument between two validating, so the way it works is we're going to see in the Gemara Sanhedrin. You have each one chooses one daya. Then the third one is either both them or both dayanim. That's called in the language of base. It's called zabla. So that's what it means. They decided there who the dayanim are. It's written on the shtar. So nice to base there is the Achzer. Says the Gemara, there was a get that was found in the base of Ravuno. There was written there, this we quoted, the Gemara said it earlier. He found it's written that was in the city called Shvirei, which is on the river. So it says it's clearly where it says that the get was given in that city. In that city, we know there's nobody with the same name. So the Gemara was still a problem with Ravuno, where you flesh short, without Chavav and base. Maybe there's 2 cities, and each one of the cities has a person with the same name. Again, this is all a quote from before. Fiza tells Rabbi, go check out to see if you have a brayso. The Lord also will ask you, what did you find? Any sources to this city? Nothing down. Ash went and found, and then I called my Sebezi and raised the axe. But everybody's raised the axe. It's our mission. Only have Yirmiyo, the Rabbi. So what do you see here? You see that you give it back and you're not chayshish to maybe there's 2 people. Says the Gemara, what's a riot? Here you're talking about moment. And I'm talking about here regarding regarding a get. Get is a Easter. How can you learn Easter from one? Says the Gemara, Taido means Rashi said Mishwamam, or another shot is not so smart. So again, don't you realize what's going on over here? Shtari chalitzu b'unit now. It says it on Mishnah, Shtari chalitzu b'unit. It says clearly we talk about Isser. Says the Gemara, Boko arms of the Beiraf. And then the beam of the Besredish blew open, broke. There are, in other words, why? What was the reason? One said it's because of me, because I asked a question. You said pardo. In other words, you mistreated me. And the other one said because of you, because you asked me a question. Doesn't make any sense. Rashi says, the fact that he spoke to me not nice. You asked me a question, which is not a question. So one of them said because of me, because they said a little bit more of this. Says he finds it in a package. It's a small packet. Rashi brings over here like a small leather purse we put or pouch we put wine into. My bluskim, what is that? Which is a small bag that the old people use. The three that are wrapped together. They're tied together. Now, the one understands, right? What does it mean tied together? That there's a knot that ties it together. That's what it means together. Similar Shabbos, we know Kesha Simonu. What makes it put together? The fact there's a tie, there's a knot. The knot, similar knot, we're going to learn Be'ez Hashem next parak. Speak about Elam Metzias, we'll talk about a knot. So you see that answer. So what time? No, talk about three wrapped together. That's what we just said. Each one is wrapped in the top of the other one. Agudo de Rama Adad proofs. So Ptachli means that you fold it up and then you put it like on the top of the other one. It's connected only to the top. And Agudo means that it literally put three dakirs on top of each other and you roll them together. Says the Gemara. So what does Moshe do with the knot? Is the fact they have three stars together. Nine mafis. What does he announce? So the Gemara, minion. Where says the beginning, he's going to be announcing, I found three stars. If anybody has anything to tell me about it, I'll give it back. So what is it? Press has to come and say, oh, these are the stars. So the Gemara, my year plus of your train now. So I have to say three, say two. I have three people, even two people. So what you're announcing is not the amount. You're just saying the same way we say by coins. You just said I found food to tell me how much. It's also by stars. It doesn't say how much. He just says I found stars. You come and tell me how much. That's why two is not good enough. Because people will take the risk to lie. It says documents probably two. So two is the minimum amount. So two you don't trust it. But if it's three or more, then it's okay. So again, if it was three of the same bar, you give to the bar. So it's three of the same lender, you give to the lender. So the Malvin belongs to all the lenders. Why they're together? You have three different lenders. Why are they doing together? Maybe they went, these three lenders, to be Mekayim by basis. That's why they're together, because they all came to basis. It's more than Mekayim. They're talking about the already Mekuyim. Tell me, maybe the Mekuyim, but maybe the Sefer lost it. You don't leave it. If it was Mekuyim, you take it right away. So the fact they're together, it means it belongs to the bar. The flip side, if you find by the lender, he's the guy, the loan, if it all belongs to the borrower, my buying about that, what are they doing together? Maybe we're talking about that there's three borrowers that hire the safe to write it. There's three handwritings, three different safers. It's not the same person. Maybe they took it to get a kiyum, but it really belongs to the borrower. So this is big site. The only one who comes to Mekayim Shtar is the Mal. Once he gets it, he wants to make new kiyum. Leiv is not busy with doing a kiyum on the shtar. Says the one, you have a seat point over there, you have something that breaks it, so you rely on what you break. What does it mean? You have a seat coming out of the lender's hand, even though he wrote it. He's just joking around and it's possible. Why? Because the sifra should not be in the hand of the lender. Okay, right? And then it's not by the bar, it's by the lender. So therefore, it's not serious. If you would have a real shtar shaver receipt, should be by the bar. So don't tell me that if it was written by a cipher, it could be that the lender said, you know what, let me write already a receipt. So once the borrower brings it back to me, I'll have it ready. And even if he wrote in his own hand, plus, it's still plus. Why? Maybe the borrower will have some money. He's going to run through Ben Ashrosh. Usually Ben Ashrosh means right before Shabbos. The kapara leaves, they want to pay you back. If I'm not going to give him a receipt, he won't give me the money. And then by Metzia Shabbos, who knows what happens to the money? I want to be ready when he comes. In other words, maybe it will be a press time. The borrower is going to come to pay the lender, bring money, and the lender's going to say, all right, let me write a receipt. All right, it's almost Shabbos. There's no time. Okay, I'll come back to you tomorrow. By tomorrow, no more money. So the lender wants to be ready. So that's why the fact he has a receipt in his hand, I'm assuming it still belongs to him. Says the Gemara, it says by us If you find a simple and you do, the secret says. So what do you see over here? You see over here that even if it's by Malva, look at Rashi, the first line in Rashi, and the first white line. Sorry. Here you see point. Talk about a lender. If I had a seat, but he goes, see a seat given by the lender. Okay, the Omer Safra, the Sira Safra, it says in a moment, Shenitza ben Shtar Skuri, Machinami Shenotza ben Shtar Skuri. You found it among Shtar Skuri. What does it mean among Shtar Skuri? So Rashi brings two shots. The first shot of Rashi is, let's look inside, second end of the second white line, Shtar Skuri. This star wasn't true. The figure should become a star Shuenis. It shows you the star is emes, that the receipt is emes. She learned Nipra Lioness and a star, it's a star screen, Kashima. He wouldn't give the star screen into the he wouldn't put the star to star screen if it would be emes. So he put it there to show me it's stored, it's finished. That's how Rashi's description. Second shot, Shenitza Ben Shtar Screen. He can Gilmesh is Kabbalah Chayv. The loan was accepted. Shoyva Zayn Tzarech Lamal V'Yazit. So let doesn't need him with the receipt. Ela Loiv. The Loiv is Shov B'Yadzeh. The Loiv forgot it. The Fikar Nastoy Shtar Shein Tzrichen Loiv, and that's what it is. Meaning, what is either shot is? It's among Shtar Spur that means it's talking about these Shtar Spur, or it's among Shtar Spur means it's in the garbage. You found it in the garbage. Where all the torn stars are. B, it's not anymore valid. That's what the receipt is all about. Says the Gemara. So Achanayim, we talk about shooting bin stars kuri. Tashua being another one. Nimtza le'echa bin shtaroi. So a person finds among the stars sheyes bin Shimon parua. The star is bin Shimon is parua. Now which is bin Shimon? There's two is bin Shimon. So we don't know which one. Shtar shnei parua. Talk about the lender lent to both, and he does, and you say the star both in parua. Rashi points out that he wasn't going to speak about. He wasn't going to say in Shuas. We have a problem in Bava. You're not allowed to have a loan against Yosef and Shimon if you're not more specific. Right? A lender cannot lend to two people with the same name unless you write the grandfather's name. Because then there'll be a problem. He's going to go to the wrong person. So therefore, so why could this be? It says to Rashi brings what the Gemara says over there. We're talking about that the original loan does have three names, but the receipt has only two names. So he finds the receipt, doesn't know to which one does it go to. So it didn't stand proof. You can't take money from either one. So what you see over here, it's again by the lender. The same answer, the share of the receipt is among torn stones. Tashua brings another the saying or Nishba. So the father did not tell them anything. Didn't tell. It wasn't forget to do something. He didn't tell us anything that we don't know. We didn't find among the stars of the father. Again, the lender has the shayva, has the receipt. We're talking about that it's between stars. That's that. So this is one other right. So it says over here that if a seed point that has Adim on it, so you rekayim with the Adim. What does rekayim with? So if the Malva denies it, says I didn't, wasn't paid, so you go to the Adim will testify, right? Mashra, if you don't, if the Malva is not denying it, it works, even though it's the hand of the Malva. Ema Yiskayim Michos. It's kind of because it means you go. Sorry, I said it wrong. It's kind of because it means that the Adim will verify the Adim or Emes. It's kind of because means you're going to go and ask the Adim. You're going to ask the Adim. As it goes to the Chafavim, the Shedil Sabi Peru Eloi Peru. Meaning, you're right. If I found a receipt by the lender, there's nothing unless the Adim tell you. We remember that he paid back. So they want to talk about Sifa Sheshel of Adim Kosher. You have Adim and Sifa Kosher. So what do you see? You see that Adim works. Mashri always works. So they want my Adim ADQ. They wrote that ADQ the base, not Adim on the star, but ADQ the base din that you want the base requirement. And you don't be carrying the star unless it's true. Look at the end of that verse. It says the shade of Adim possible. If there's no Adim, it's possible. My Enel Eidim. What does mean Enel Eidim? Elo with the lake Alaya Eidim. I want to tell you there's no Eidim at all. Srichel and Mary the apostle. Of course, if no Eidim, there's no right. It's not a written document. Elat ADQ. Talk about ADQ. There is AD, but there's no ADQ to say the base in the base are. Says the Gemara, Gufa, Simfon, Sheyesh, Alov, Adim, Iskay, Mechais. Ain't all of Adim. Right? So if there's ADQ, you rely on the Adim, it's good enough. Ain't all of Adim, there's no ADQ, as the Gemara said. It's either by a third party or it's written in the shtar. In the shtar itself, under the Adim, kosher. Why is it kosher? The fact that it's by a third party means that you trust it. The story is if it came after the signature of the shtar, Nami the love the Peria love the shtar. If now there was Peria, you wouldn't write on the shtar. It was before Bisachik. It was doing a joke. Doing a joke as a separate document, but to put on the shtar itself, that it won't. Just one last one. The taste says over here. So he said you should know the word simfon. The whole Rashi is always struggling in the sugi. I don't even know it's still in the hands of the lender. The Taisa says, I know. When it's in the hands of the lender, it's called a simfon. What's a simfon? As Rashi points out, simfon is loshen mum. The same way when you have a woman who has a mum, so that's a simfon that's bevatel the kedushin. So also here simfon is bevatel the shtar. That's when it's in the hands of the lender. When it's in the hands of the borrower, it's not called simfon. It's called a shoiv. Shoiv means receipt. By the lender, it's a simfon. It breaks what you have, what you assume you have. By the borrower, it's called a shoiv. You see simfon, it's always by the hands of the lender. Moments to figure out, and that's the discussion that we have over here. And with this, we finish the first paragraph of the second Metzia. Hadrach Shtayim Oyzim, Hanach Shtayim Oyzim, Be'ezer Hashem.